Discover how remote property investing led to financial freedom alongside a corporate career.
From people that I've worked with saying, this literally has changed my life because I have the capacity to do things that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. One that stands out is a guy named Alvaro, who I interviewed on my podcast not too long ago, but he lives in California. We started working together. He's, got a corporate job as well. And he wanted to create freedom in his life. He's got a young family he's starting. And so he followed the strategy and he realized California is, if cash flow and California don't even go in the same sentence, I don't think. So he wasn't going to be able to find something that cash flowed well nearby, but the system works regardless of where you live. You don't need to be local to it. So he identified Battle Creek, Michigan as his target market, which probably if that sounds familiar, it's because you've read it on the back of a Post cereal box, because it's the cereal capital of the world. Doug and Post cereal have their headquarters. So, but it's also like, there's a arena there. I think it's the Kellogg Arena actually, where they do all kinds of events. There's wineries and stuff in the area, so they do weddings, and so it's super affordable. It's just a really low cost area. And so he bought his first property there, a 2-unit, created a few $1,000s of net cash flow, and then immediately said, "This is great." And the first time he visited the property was after it was all set up. He booked a few nights for him and his wife to come from California and stay in his property. So just did the whole thing remotely from start to finish, following the system, and then ended up buying a 4-unit not too far away that he still hasn't listed that one yet. It's coming out here shortly. He's been getting it all set up, but it should cash flow around $4,000 for him. So just from these two properties, I believe he's going to be right around $6,000 of net cash flow that he's created. So that's not, for some people that's not financial freedom, but for some people that's full financial freedom. But you can calculate how many you need to get to financial freedom, and for most people, maybe one or two more, and they're there. So it's been cool to watch this because he's still working his full-time job at the same time, but was able to create this on the side.